Well, hello Spartans, ZZZs here bringing you another great video. I'm Louis, aka Lucifer.
And I'm Sean, aka Couscous.
And in this episode of Down to Brass Tacks, the series where we're going over just about everything in Halo 5, we're going to go over strafing. Sean, what is strafing?
Strafing is like moving side to side.
So why to strafe? Why to strafe is when you're in a battle, in a gunfight, you want to strafe to avoid the bullets coming at you and win that gun. So that's why you want to strafe, is to survive. You trying to, what are you doing? You trying to hide it?
Trying to get in a little nook.
Okay. Alright, well, okay, moving on. A strafe is nothing without a good shot. You gotta have a decent shot to win that battle. Strafing isn't going to win that battle for you, but it's an equation of many things combined to be able to win that fight. So strafing is very useful, and you need to do such strafing.
You can have a perfect shot, and if you're pretty much standing still, like, and you're playing at a bit of a higher level anyway, that you're always going to die. You'll never get your kill, even if you got a perfect shot. If you're standing still, it doesn't matter. So having a good strafe is really important, and by having a good strafe, I mean not just really moving side to side, which is like the natural thing to do, is like move left to right, left to right. You know, you kind of want to do other things with that. You don't want to just move side to side, and you don't want to move like incredibly slow, because that's kind of like a slow, you know, it's an easier target. So you kind of want to like move as far left and right as you can. See, I'm avoiding the shots there, but you also want to try and, because people can learn that, especially if they kill you once or twice and see your tag.
Yeah, you want like
just moves to left and right.
Yeah, you want different things to be able to fool them.
And so by different things we mean like moving left and right, maybe throwing in a crouch here and there, or you know, a lot of people crouch quite a bit, which kind of works, especially at a further distance. But you know, throwing in the odd crouch and then obviously jumping. The problem with jumping is when you jump in one big arc, it's easy to follow. So you might, you know, they might lose.
Right, you're going to land in the spot that you started your arc with, so it's like they know where you're going to land.
They might miss that first shot or two, but then they'll catch your arc and probably finish you off by the time you land. So a lot of pros, especially in higher levels, will jump one way and thrust the other way. You know, it really throws them off. It's hard to keep a really good view when you're doing that.
Yeah, that's yeah. So I guess, you know, figure out what you want to do, like build yourself a strafe, you know, like I am going to like start, like you go into a gunfight, first thing, left, right, crouch, left, crouch.
As a beginner player, you're just going to try and move kind of left and right, left and right, left and right, left and right. And so just throw in one other thing other than that, perhaps, because you do still want to move left and right. So like left, or that's my left, sorry. Left, right, crouch, left, right, jump, or something, or left, right, crouch, left, right, crouch. Just keep it the same. Don't be like left, right, crouch, right, left, crouch. You know, like that's just kind of getting all weird. Just left, right, left, right, left, right. But throw something in there, like throw a crouch.
Yeah, you want to keep it simple to start, definitely.
Yeah. So like the more advanced stuff that you can do, the better, obviously. Like even like doing a left, right, and crouching just back and forth, crouching slowly or not, is pretty easy to follow. So doing like a quick left, like if you're crouching, left, right, and then like a longer left and then right, you know, because they might think you're going to go back and forth.
Yes.
Like left, right, long left, right, long right, left, you know, something like that, rather than just back and forth. Especially if you're having a hard time throwing in some crouches or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. That's about it.
Okay, well, having that said, when you figure out what your strafe is going to be, you need to apply that. If you're just going to go straight into a game and start applying your crouch, it's crazy out there, man. It's crazy. Wow, you know, it's crazy. It's crazy. Wow, they're like shooting in the head, triple kill. Yeah, basically go into a custom game, you know, with a friend, I guess, and just try it out, you know, get comfortable with it a bit, then hop into a game and play it out, you know, and see how it goes, you know, and if it's not really working out, you know, go to your theater, check out your game, figure out what you're doing, figure out what you can be doing better, and try and pinpoint those bad habits that you have to correct them, you know. So the Octagon is a level that has been built by somebody, I have no idea. And it's a great... Yeah, well, let's go hop into the Octagon. Let's go. Cool. Alright, so this is an Octagon. It's basically just a small level that has a 1 second respawn time. And it's meant for you to practice your bead and practice your strafes. Having a sniper as a secondary weapon is very helpful. You can work on your snapshots while you're in here, because you might as well work on more than just 2 things. Let it be 3. And spend a lot of time in here. A lot of time. If you don't have access to the Octagon, you can either friend my brother here, Couscous, and he's got it in his share file, so you can get it off him. Or just go into the forge, create your own small level with a 1 second respawn time, a pistol, and a sniper, and away you go. Any words?
Yeah, one thing that I wanted to say, which we touched on earlier, is that you want, like we were saying, you want to pick a really good strafe, find a strafe that works for you, and but what would be best is having multiple strafes that you can, you know, go back and forth in your game, so you can confuse your opponents. But don't really do that yet. The best thing to do is to pick a good strafe, find your strafe, pick a good strafe, and then practice just that strafe over and over and over and over and over again until you really get it. And you know, like practice it for a week, and then when you really get it, then develop a second strafe that when you're really good at that second strafe after practicing it for a week, then you can go back and forth in strafes in a single game, and you know, more dominate your opponents, because people kind of learn your strafe, like you're saying. Like if you do the same thing over and over again, a lot of players will see your tag and know that you're always gonna go left, right, and then crouch the whole time, which I would never do.
Gotcha.
Oh, see, crouching the whole time doesn't work.
Well, no, it's not. Nothing. Nothing. That would just be like walking sideways, like this. You walk sideways, someone's gonna kill you. It doesn't matter if you're crouched or not. You know, it's like you're gonna die. Okay, well, I guess that about covers it for this episode of ZZZs. Mannequin. I'm gonna call it mannequin. Don't be a mannequin. That's a good phrase. You know, every time you're like standing still in a firefight, just say that to yourself. Don't be a mannequin, and start strafing around. So drop a like and a sub. We got a lot of vids and a lot of ideas coming. And thanks a lot for watching. Aim true, man. Aim true.
Cheers. Later. Sorry,